Do you ever look in the mirror and wonder where the years went? It feels like just yesterday you were full of boundless energy, tackling challenges head-on. But lately, maybe you've noticed little things that make you pause. A persistent feeling of fatigue that coffee just doesn't touch anymore. Joints that ache in the morning more than they used to. Maybe you brush these off as just getting older, the inevitable march of time. It can be a painful reality to feel your body not quite keeping up with your spirit. To worry that you're losing your vitality faster than you expected. It's easy to feel discouraged, like you're on a downhill slide and there's nothing you can do about it. But what if your body isn't just getting older in the usual way? What if it's sending you subtle warnings, signals that you might be aging internally faster than you realize? Your body has its own language, and learning to understand it is key to taking control of your health and how you feel. In this video, we're going to uncover 7 specific signs your body might be giving you, signals that are often dismissed but could indicate a faster pace of aging than is typical. Recognizing these isn't about dwelling on the negatives, it's about gaining powerful insight into your health. Watch to the end for something that will surprise you and empower you to take action. Let's dive into the first warning sign your body might be sending. It's something many of us experience occasionally, but when it becomes a constant companion, it's worth paying attention to persistent fatigue or a profound lack of energy that doesn't improve with rest. Now, we're not talking about just being tired after a busy day or a late night. This is that deep-seated weariness, that feeling of being drained even when you've had a decent night's sleep. You might find yourself needing naps more often, struggling to get through simple daily tasks, or losing interest in activities you once loved because you just don't have the get up and go. Why is this a potential warning sign? Well, our energy levels are fundamentally tied to how efficiently our bodies produce energy at a cellular level. As we age, cellular function can decline, but accelerated aging can mean this decline happens faster. Chronic fatigue can be a symptom of various underlying issues, like hormonal imbalances, chronic inflammation, poor metabolism, or nutrient deficiencies, all of which can contribute to aging the body prematurely. Think about it. If your cells aren't getting the fuel they need or are constantly battling inflammation, they can't work effectively. And the result is that overwhelming tiredness. It's like running a car on low-quality fuel with a clogged engine. It just doesn't have the same zip. Ignoring this kind of fatigue isn't just about feeling tired. It could mean your internal systems aren't keeping up, which accelerates the aging process. You might notice this fatigue shows up even after you've eaten well and tried to get sleep. It's not just a mental tiredness. It's a physical exhaustion that seems out of proportion to what you're doing. Maybe you used to walk around the block easily, and now it feels like a major effort. Or simple chores around the house leave you needing to sit down and recover for a long time. This isn't just normal aging. It's a signal that your body's core energy production might be struggling. It's not about pushing through it with more coffee or sugar. It's about listening to what this persistent lack of energy is telling you about your body's engine. Moving on from feeling constantly drained, let's talk about the second warning sign, one that many people unfortunately accept as just part of getting older. But when it appears earlier or is more severe than expected, it can be a signal of faster aging, noticeable and persistent joint stiffness and aches. Of course, some minor stiffness in the morning or after being sedentary is common as we age, but we're talking about stiffness that takes a long time to work out, significant pain that limits your movement, or aching that seems to spread or worsen over time, impacting multiple joints. Why is this a warning? Healthy joints rely on cartilage, lubrication, and surrounding tissues being healthy and relatively free from chronic inflammation. Accelerated aging can involve increased systemic inflammation, faster breakdown of cartilage, and reduced ability of tissues to repair themselves. When your body is aging faster than average, these processes can happen more quickly or intensely, leading to joints that feel older than they should. It's like the hinges on a door that start rusting and creaking way ahead of schedule. This isn't just about wear and tear from use. It's about the body's internal environment and its ability to maintain and repair its structures. Chronic inflammation, for example, is a major driver of many age-related diseases, and it specifically attacks joint tissues. If your body is constantly fighting a low-grade inflammatory battle, your joints will be among the first places you might feel it. You might notice it when you try to stand up after sitting for a while, and it takes longer and is more painful to get moving. Perhaps your fingers feel stiff and swollen, making it hard to do things like buttoning a shirt or opening a jar. Or maybe your knees ache consistently, even when you haven't done anything strenuous. These aren't just random aches. They could be your body telling you that the internal environment is promoting faster degeneration than it should be at your age. Paying attention to the severity, duration, and location of these joint issues is important. If they are significantly impacting your daily life or seem worse than those of your peers, it's a signal not to ignore. It's a sign that the fundamental systems that keep your joints healthy, like your immune system and your body's repair mechanisms, might be struggling to keep up, suggesting a faster pace of biological aging is at play. Understanding this can be the first step towards taking action to support your joint health and potentially slow down this accelerated wear and tear. These signs, the persistent fatigue and the significant joint discomfort, often go hand in hand, painting a picture of a body that isn't managing its internal processes as efficiently as it could be, hinting that it's running ahead of schedule on the aging timeline, beyond aches and feeling tired. Let's consider a third sign that can reveal a lot about your internal age: noticeable changes in your skin, particularly its elasticity, texture, and how quickly it heals. Now, we all know that wrinkles are a natural part of aging, but accelerated aging can show up as excessive dryness, a significant loss of elasticity that makes the skin look thin or crepey relatively early, and wounds or bruises that take a surprisingly long time to heal compared to how they used to. Why is this a warning? Skin health is a direct reflection of what's happening beneath the surface. Collagen and elastin, the proteins that keep skin firm and elastic, decline with age. But this decline can be sped up by factors like chronic inflammation, poor circulation, nutritional deficiencies, and oxidative stress, all hallmarks of faster biological aging. Think of your skin as the wrapping paper on a gift. Its condition tells you something about what's inside. If the wrapping paper is brittle, dry, and tears easily, it suggests the package might not have been handled with care or stored properly. Similarly, if your skin is losing its bounce and integrity faster than expected, it could mean your body's production of essential structural proteins is slowing prematurely, or that damaging processes like inflammation and poor circulation are at work. You might notice your skin feels significantly drier than it used to, despite using moisturizers. Pinching the skin on the back of your hand might show it stays tented for a few seconds instead of snapping back quickly. Or perhaps small cuts or scrapes seem to linger for weeks, turning into stubborn marks, where they used to heal in just a few days. Bruises might appear more easily and take longer to fade. These aren't just cosmetic issues. They reflect the health of your connective tissues, your circulatory system, and your body's repair mechanisms. If these systems are struggling, it's a strong indicator that your body is experiencing a level of cellular and tissue aging that is ahead of its chronological age. The health of your skin provides a visible window into the health of your blood vessels, your hydration levels, and your body's ability to regenerate, making significant early changes a potential warning sign of accelerated internal aging. Moving on from the skin, let's talk about a fourth area that can offer clues about how fast you're aging: internally persistent or newly developing digestive issues. We're talking about things like chronic bloating, excessive gas, irregular bowel movements, either persistent constipation or diarrhea, or a constant feeling of indigestion that wasn't there before. While occasional digestive upset is normal, if these symptoms become a regular part of your life, it could be a warning. Why are digestive issues linked to faster aging? The health of your gut is incredibly important for overall health and, increasingly, linked to the aging process. Your gut microbiome, the community of bacteria living in your intestines, plays a crucial role in nutrient absorption, immune function, and even producing certain vitamins. An imbalance in the gut microbiome, often called dysbiosis, can increase inflammation throughout the body and impair nutrient absorption, both of which can contribute to accelerated aging. Furthermore, the motility of the digestive tract can slow down with age, but if this happens prematurely or severely, it can lead to significant issues. Your gut is essentially your body's engine room for processing fuel. If it's not working correctly, the whole system suffers. If you find yourself constantly battling a bloated stomach after meals, or if your bowel habits have become unpredictable and problematic, it's not just an inconvenience. It could signal that your gut environment is out of balance, that you're not absorbing essential nutrients as effectively as you should be, or that there's underlying inflammation impacting your entire system. Maybe you notice certain foods that never bothered you before now cause significant distress, or you feel uncomfortably full even after eating a small amount. These persistent problems suggest that the intricate workings of your digestive system, including the balance of gut bacteria and the health of your intestinal lining, might be compromised. A struggling digestive system doesn't just make you uncomfortable. It can lead to widespread inflammation and nutrient deficiencies that undeniably contribute to aging your body faster than necessary. It's a significant signal that your internal ecosystem might be under stress. Now that we've discussed fatigue, joint issues, skin changes, and digestive problems, let's turn our attention to a fifth warning sign that is often incredibly disruptive: changes in your sleep patterns, particularly difficulty falling or staying asleep, or waking up feeling unrefreshed even after a full night in bed. Occasional restless nights happen to everyone, but if you find yourself regularly tossing and turning, waking up multiple times during the night, struggling to fall back asleep, or feeling groggy and tired all day despite spending hours in bed, this could be more than just a minor annoyance. Why is poor sleep quality a warning sign of accelerated aging? Sleep is the time when your body does crucial repair work, clears out toxins, consolidates memories, and regulates hormones. Chronic sleep deprivation, or poor quality sleep, disrupts all these vital processes. It increases inflammation, negatively impacts hormone balance including stress hormones and growth hormone, impairs immune function, and affects cognitive abilities. Essentially, not getting enough restorative sleep puts your body under chronic stress, accelerating wear and tear on your systems, much like constantly running a machine without ever turning it off for maintenance. You might notice that you consistently wake up around 3 or 4 in the morning and can't get back to sleep, leaving you exhausted before the day even begins. Or perhaps you fall asleep easily, but wake up feeling like you haven't rested at all. Your mind still foggy and your body still tired. This chronic lack of restorative sleep doesn't just make you feel bad. It actively damages your body over time, speeding up cellular aging and increasing your risk for age-related diseases. It's a clear signal that your body's crucial recovery and repair cycles are being interrupted. Ignoring persistent sleep problems isn't just about accepting a bit of tiredness. It's about overlooking a significant factor that could be pushing your body's aging process into overdrive. Moving on from sleep, let's talk about the sixth warning sign, one that can be particularly concerning: increased forgetfulness or experiencing persistent brain fog. We all occasionally forget where we put our keys or the name of someone we just met. That's fairly common. But if you're noticing a more significant decline, struggling to remember appointments you just scheduled, having difficulty finding the right words in conversation, feeling a constant cloudiness or inability to focus that wasn't there before, or having trouble learning new things, this could be a signal worth exploring. Why is significant cognitive change a warning? While some mild cognitive changes can occur with age, a more rapid or pronounced decline can indicate underlying issues that contribute to faster brain aging. Factors like chronic inflammation, which we've mentioned before, poor circulation to the brain, nutritional deficiencies, hormonal imbalances, and chronic stress can all impair cognitive function and accelerate the aging of brain cells. Your brain, like any other organ, needs a healthy environment to function optimally. If its blood supply is compromised, if it's bathed in inflammatory chemicals, or if it's not getting the right nutrients, its performance will suffer, and its structure can degrade faster. You might find yourself walking into a room and forgetting why you went there much more often than you used to. Following conversations in a group setting might feel harder. You might make more mistakes than before when managing finances or tasks that require concentration. This isn't necessarily heading towards dementia, but it's a warning sign that your brain might be aging faster than it should be for your chronological age. It suggests that the factors that keep your brain healthy, like blood flow, oxygenation, and the health of your neurons, might be under stress. Paying attention to persistent changes in your memory, focus, and mental clarity is crucial. It's your brain telling you that something isn't quite right, and that proactive steps might be needed to support its health and potentially slow down accelerated cognitive aging. Finally, let's look at the seventh body warning that could indicate you're aging faster than you think: slow recovery from illness, injury, or even exercise. Think about how quickly you used to bounce back. If you caught a cold, maybe you felt rough for a few days but were back to normal within a week. If you overdid it in the garden, your muscles might have been sore for a day or two. Now, you might find that simple colds linger for weeks. A minor sprain takes months to fully heal. Or even a moderate amount of physical activity leaves you sore and needing recovery for a much longer period than before. Why is slow recovery a warning sign? Our body's ability to repair itself, fight off infections, and recover from stress is a direct measure of its overall health and the efficiency of its systems, particularly the immune system and its regenerative capacity. As we age, these systems naturally become less efficient, but accelerated aging means this decline is happening at a faster pace. If your immune system is weakened, or if your body's ability to repair damaged tissues is compromised, recovery will be slow. Chronic inflammation, again, plays a role here, hindering the healing process. It's like having a repair crew that arrives late, is understaffed, and doesn't have the right tools. The damage takes much longer to fix. You might notice that you seem to catch every bug going around and it takes you forever to shake it off. Or if you happen to get a cut or bruise, it takes an unusually long time to disappear completely, sometimes leaving a lasting mark. Perhaps you used to be able to do some light exercise and feel fine the next day, but now you're stiff and sore for several days afterwards. These prolonged recovery times aren't just inconvenient. They are a signal that your body's fundamental defense and repair systems might be lagging behind, suggesting a faster pace of biological aging. It indicates that your immune response might not be as robust as it should be, and your tissues aren't regenerating as efficiently, making slow recovery a significant red flag that your body's internal age might be creeping up on you faster than you realize. So, we've looked at these 7 potential signals your body might be sending: persistent fatigue, significant joint stiffness and aches, noticeable changes in skin elasticity and healing, ongoing digestive issues, disruptive sleep problems, increased forgetfulness or brain fog, and slow recovery. It's easy to hear these and feel a bit overwhelmed, maybe even a little worried. But please, don't see these as a checklist for doom and gloom. Think of them instead as your body's way of communicating with you, giving you valuable information. They aren't just random signs of getting old. They can be specific warnings that certain internal processes might be accelerating the aging rate. Understanding these signs is the first, crucial step. It's like getting an early warning light on your car's dashboard. You wouldn't just ignore it and hope it goes away. You'd check to see what it means. Your body is doing the same thing. These signals are opportunities to pause, to listen, and to consider what might be happening beneath the surface. They are invitations to explore whether lifestyle changes, dietary adjustments, or simply talking to your doctor could make a real difference. Remember, aging isn't just a number. It's a biological process that can be influenced. While we can't stop time, we can certainly impact how our bodies age. Small, consistent steps can have a profound impact, addressing issues like chronic inflammation, improving nutrient intake, managing stress, prioritizing sleep, and staying physically active can all work together to support your body's health and resilience, potentially slowing down the rate at which you are aging internally. These warnings aren't a final verdict. They are information, giving you the chance to take control and support your body. It's about shifting from passive acceptance to proactive engagement with your health. You have the power to make choices every day that can help your body function better, feel better, and potentially slow down the clock on accelerated aging. It's never too late to start paying attention to these signals and making positive changes. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and taking action to live your best life at every age. If any of these signs resonated with you, or if you have experience with recognizing subtle body warnings, please share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience could help someone else who is feeling the same way. If you found this information helpful, please give the video a like, as it helps others find it too. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips and insights on living a healthy, vibrant life at any age. Thank you for watching, and remember, paying attention to your body is one of the most important things you can do for yourself. Live your best life at every age.